This is a close reading of I'll Give You the Sun, chapter 6, section 7. In chapter 6, section 7, you were asked to explain Jude's line of dresses and state your opinion as to why do you think she trusts Oscar. If he exhales me to kingdom come, so be it. So in this section, Jude has just saved Noah with the help of Oscar. She's gone back home, done some sketching, and she's decided that she's going to make a custom smock, like an apron for Guillermo. She's going to use scraps of material that she has saved from making the dresses that are on her wall. And she's going through this smock that she has taken, and she finds another note of Guillermo's. So she's thinking about Guillermo and his dearest. As she's thinking about this, and she's working, there's a knock at the window, and it's Oscar. Oscar has climbed up, kind of like Romeo, to see her. So she decides that she's going to get dressed up and make herself look more attractive for Oscar. And she goes to the dresses on the wall, and she refers to a gravity dress. The gravity dress, my response to the floating dress. So she has created her own dresses. Grandma made the floating dress, so you want to think about Grandma as that ghost that floats along. And this is Jude's gravity dress. Think of it as maybe grounded. Instead of flying, we're grounded. No one has ever seen me in it or any of the dresses I've made over the last couple years, including me. If someone opened my closet, they'd be certain there were two of us living in this room, and they'd want to be friends with the other one. So she decides she's going to call her line of dresses That Girl. So she puts on this coral colored mermaid dress. So when Oscar comes in, Oscar is like, really stunned by what she looks like, okay? And he says, but that's not what I've come to say. I was halfway home, and I remembered something very important I needed to tell you. He gestures with his index finger for me to come closer. I bend down and lean out the window into the night. I feel the soft breeze in my hair. This, so quickly I don't see it coming, he reaches both his hands around my head and kisses me. So she puts on her dress, Oscar kisses her, and she says, if he exhales me to kingdom come, so be it. This idea of if he breaks my heart, if everything goes wrong, I'm just going to go for it anyway. This is when it happens. Perhaps it's the moonlight spilling down, alighting his features from above that does it. Or maybe it's the glow of my bedroom light on his face just so. Or maybe it's that I'm finally ready to see it, what's been eluding me since the moment we first met. Oscar's the guy in the portrait that she got from Noah. I tell him, walking through the front door of my own love story, the sun, stars, ocean, trees, everything, I gave it all up for you. He's him. So the question is, Jude's line of dresses, again, Grandma had the floating dresses, Jude has the gravity dresses. So explaining how this idea of between floating and gravity, and then also your opinion of why at this point does she decide to get rid of her invisibility, to embrace it, and to decide to trust Oscar.